So how did that feel? Did everyone get to the point where they felt like they could move and find a rhythm?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, now we're going to give a little taste of next class, and we'll start going over the kicks. So our first kick will be the front kick. So there are 4 steps to the front kick. There's the chambering, there's the extension, there's the recoil, and there's the replacement. So Brooke is going to walk us through that right now. So the first step is the chambering. You want to start just off in your normal stance. You're just here in your normal stance. Yeah, follow along as Brooke does this. So start just your normal stance. The chambering, first thing we do, our front foot turns straight forward, so you're facing right at your target. The next thing is you just lift your leg so it's parallel to the ground and your foot is just hanging. This is our chambering position. And our key for this will be flamingo. So, and your hands are always by your face. So chambering, front foot goes forward, dominant leg parallel to the ground, hands by your face. This is chambering. Next, we're going to do the extension. So from your chambering position, you are just extending your leg. Our cue for this is going to be kicking the door open. Now when you kick a door open, you don't want to kick with your heel, because that's going to hurt. And you don't want to kick with your toes, because that's going to break your toes. You want to make contact with the door with the ball of your foot. That is where the contact is going to be made on your foot when doing the front kick. So for your chambering position, it's just an extension. Now your body is to stay straight up, and you're straight up on this leg. You're not bending back, you're not doing any movement, you're just straight on this leg. It's just like that. Our recoil position is just from this extension, just back to our chambering. This is the recoil position, and then the replacement is just back to stance. So your dominant foot never comes back next to your other foot. So it's not this movement, and you're just standing here. It's always this, and then you replace it back where it was so you're ready for your next punch or kick. Okay, and so we start flamingo, chambering, extension. This is kicking the door, back to flamingo, and then back to invisible line, our stance. And at all times, our hands are right next to our face. Does anybody have any questions regarding the front kick? Okay, we're going to give you a few minutes just to practice that, and then we'll wrap it up.
You guys want to do it together, maybe a couple times? Okay, let's all do it together. Luke will shout out the cues, but we're going to do it a little bit faster pace.
Okay, stance, chambering, extension, recoil, back to stance. Okay, so now this isn't a different parts movement. When you throw it, it's all one movement. So it's supposed to look like this. So it's chambering, extension, recoil, stance. And when it's thrown, it's all one fluid movement. And when the kick is thrown, remember your hips, your shoulders, and your feet should all be facing the same direction. So you're here, and it's just this, back to stance. Okay, now let's all do it together. So start from stance, kick, back to stance. Okay, does everyone kind of feel comfortable with that movement?
Yeah.
All right, let's do a little practice.
All right, just 30 seconds, a minute of practice. And then next time we'll go over this kick more and learn new kicks. But let's practice this one for just a few seconds. Ready, go.
In kickboxing, you're not allowed to kick all the way. You're not allowed to kick all the way. So ideally, it's going to turn right in. Yeah. So if you need to, you can get a little bit of backhand just to get your foot up in the air. But yeah, you want to be here, and then you're just.
So your target is the chest.
Your target is supposed to be lower. Nice, good job. Yeah, make sure when you kick, you don't want your toes pounding or your foot or flex. You want to make contact right with the ball of your foot. Hey! Nice. Nice, Cody.
Okay, yeah, let's work it.
Stand. Show your chambering. Nice.
Well, let's see the one that you feel most Sounds good though. Good. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Extend out. Yeah.
You throw it.
Remember like your yeah. Wow. Try to extend your leg up high. That's really good. Very good. I can also try it. It kind of looks like don't actually kick it. So you want to that's because we got to our height. Yeah, otherwise I okay. Yeah. Can you give me questions?
Oh yeah, I'm all about
Okay, did anybody find any difficulty with the kick? Does everyone feel kind of fluid and feel like that flows good? Okay, next class we'll learn the side kick and the roundhouse kick. But right now, let's just cool it down. I'll lead us through some stretches while Brooke runs us through a kind of review of today. So everyone lean to that'll be your left. So just mirror me.
Okay, so while you guys are following Luke, we'll just have a little conversation, a little review from today. First of all, you guys did an excellent job. I saw a ton of improvement in all of your guys' punches and combinations. I especially thought that Nate and Will were doing really well. I was watching them and they were moving around a lot. It looked like I was witnessing a real boxing match, which was really cool. Okay, so we remembered our cues. We did the fist bump, the Superman, cape, and beach ball. Those are all looking really good. And how did everyone feel about the use of the numbers instead of the punches, instead of the names of those?
I like it.
Kind of? You like it? Yes. Did anyone think it was harder to remember? Okay, so generally it was easier. Good. So next time in our last class we'll use the numbers more than the punch names, just for convenience. How about the equipment? We used the equipment today. And people, when you were using the focus mitts, you guys were remembering what? What do we remember when we're holding the focus mitts? Keep it tight by our face. Keep them turned inwards or outwards?
Inward.
Inwards. And about how far apart?
6 inches.
6 inches. Great. And are we standing still or moving around mostly? Moving. And then what was our last kick? What was that called?
Front kick.
Front kick, great. And so that was just our introduction to the kicks. Next class, we are going to learn all kicks. We're going to focus on learning a few more new kicks. And also, we'll get more time to practice this front kick because I know we didn't have a ton of time. Not everyone felt really comfortable. I noticed some of you guys were having problems with staying balanced while you're in that front kick, so we'll go over that, smooth out any problems or questions we might have there. Overall, great job today, guys. You did great. Thank you for bearing with us, and we're excited for next class.